This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Oh my god. Alright. So this is going to be part two of a series of me setting the lies straight. Part two. Let's check Meshuggah like while listening to Meshuggah. Why is that so funny? Why is that so funny that I made that up? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna check Meshuggah. I don't like that. That hurt. Come on. And then sometimes it doesn't even work. Sometimes you poke yourself and it doesn't even work right. And it doesn't make you bleed. Oh, it's 145. It's not bad. It's not like it was like yesterday at like 300. Okay, I mean that's fine. That's cool, I guess. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. I go back to the doctor. You know what they're gonna say? What's your sugar been like? What's your readings been like? Oh, they've been like, I don't know, 200. Oh, and this is what they'll say. They'll say the first thing that they come to, the first thing that they do when they see that, oh, we're gonna up your metformin. Come on, people. Why is it always the metformin that they have to raise? I just wish they would get me off this shit. I hate this fucking shit. Obviously, I'm allergic to it, and I can only take such a low dose of it. But this is the first thing that they go to when they wanna up a medication. It's just straight for the metformin. Oh, you're taking 500 milligrams of metformin twice a day? Increase that to 1,000. It's always the metformin that they go for. It's just straight for that metformin. Oh, but and then I have to constantly tell them that I get diarrhea from it. Oh, don't worry about the diarrhea. You just make sure that your sugar's under control. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're on the toilet 24 hours a day. Just make sure that your sugar is between 90 and 130 at all times. Why do they have to raise this bullshit? Why can't they just up like the Januvia or the, that's not one of them, or the glipizide? Why is it that whenever they say my sugar's too high, they focus right on that metformin? Fuck metformin. Why don't they raise part of my insulin? The Lantus doesn't seem to be doing much. You know, but of course it's you have to go straight for that metformin. Why can't they put me on something that actually works? See, my theory, my conspiracy theory here, yeah, we're going there. My conspiracy theory is that metformin is one of those medications that the doctor's getting a fucking kickback from. So gotta make sure everyone's taking a lot of metformin. I'm guessing that Januvia. Hold on, hold up. So let's see here. Yeah, these are all. Yeah, these are all different pharmaceutical companies making these. Metformin's made by Epic Pharma. I think that's what it's called. Whatever. Epic Pharma. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it says on this box. But I'm pretty sure that the doctor is getting a big kickback from Epic Pharma to give me fucking more metformin. They paid a doctor just to give people metformin. It's like if you notice something, all the good therapists, all the good psychiatrists and psychologists and out there, you ever notice that all the good ones, like some of the top ranking shrinks out there, the best ones don't prescribe medication. They're like, we can help you without the medication. It's like, it's the ones that don't, oh, excuse me. It's the ones that don't have the experience and don't have, that aren't, the ones that, you know, they're just, they get paid to just drug all the crazies. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So, all the good shrinks like Dr. Nintendo and all the good ones, they don't prescribe medication. That's like the last resort type of thing for them. You know? Just something you gotta think about here. Because like I said, it's not always. My dad's always like, oh, you need to be on medication. You got a little shrink, be on medication, and this and that. But you realize that the best shrinks out there don't prescribe medications. They don't like to prescribe medications. They think that their work speaks for themselves. And that's why they're the best of the best. It's like, yeah, anybody can just shoot fucking steroids and, you know, become like muscle man. But it takes somebody with a lot of discipline and whatnot to lift weights every single day, become strong on their own. And it's a lot harder, but at least you could say, damn, I did that myself. I didn't rely on those stupid fucking steroids, you know? Anybody can go to a surgeon and say, hey, listen, I want to lose weight. Give me a staple, do a stomach staple, do a gastric bypass. Anyone can do that. But it takes somebody with patience and willpower to actually cut back on what they eat, to actually go to a gym or do whatever they have to do to lose weight. Anyone can just throw money at something and watch it go away. You know, it's the same concept pretty much. So, since my last video where I was setting the record straight with these lies, I thought of some more things that they lie about and that I need to set them straight on. So this first story is probably gonna make your blood boil. It's gonna make you sick. But we gotta talk about it. Okay, so my parents have this this belief in their head. My parents have this belief in their head that I don't brush my teeth. I don't know why they have this. I know why, but the idea is just so sickening. Just so sickening and so stupid that when I tell you why they think I don't brush my teeth, you would never want to brush your teeth again. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know how this came about, but my parents think I don't brush my teeth. Why they would even think that, I don't know. But listen here. Here's the truth. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth more than most people do. I brush my teeth like 6 times a day. Okay, so I mean it's not like I don't go through, you know, a tube of toothpaste every couple days. Okay, the thing is that flossing, that's a little different. I don't floss, and I'll admit that. Okay, it's just too difficult for me to floss. Okay, and I admit that I don't floss at all. I don't like doing it. I don't own any floss around here. Well, brushing my teeth, I brush my teeth like 6 times a day. Okay? And I kind of have to do that. And I'll tell you why I have to do that. It's because when I sleep, I grind my teeth in my sleep. So I have to wear one of those stupid friggin' mouth guards while I sleep. So I'm like, I have all kinds of shit in my mouth and on my face while I sleep. I got the fucking CPAP on my face. I got the mouth guard on me. You know, and that's the bottom line. Okay, that's everything. Now, here's the thing. I have to brush my teeth. I absolutely have to. It drives me insane if I don't. The reason being is because that thing in my mouth, having that thing in your mouth all night, it gets kind of nasty. And a lot of times I'll wake up and I just have this really bad taste in my mouth from it. And not only do I brush my teeth like 6 times a day, but that mouth guard gets soaked in hydrogen peroxide every single day. I wake up, it goes in a fucking cup. It goes in a cup full of a hydrogen peroxide water solution. Hence, why I stole the hydrogen peroxide from the doctor. Okay. That incident where Angelo Mike got all pissed off because I stole the peroxide out of the doctor's office. There's a reason for that because I go through like 3 bottles of peroxide a week. Okay, and not only do I do that, but I brush my teeth like 4 to 6 times a day. Okay, that's twice. You know, that's twice what they tell you to do. That's twice as many times. Because I wake up and I have that fucking weird fucking taste in my mouth from the mouth guard. So it's like I have to do it. Now, my parents go around and they say, Mike, you're not brushing your teeth. And I said, why? How would you even know? How would you? I didn't see you brush your teeth. Well, it doesn't matter if you see me brush my teeth or not. It doesn't matter. Am I supposed to do it out in public? Look at me, I'm brushing my teeth. A lot of times I'll just brush my teeth in the fucking shower, you know? But, how they figure out that I'm not brushing my teeth is so fucking disgusting, and it's not even accurate either. So, the one day I was at my parents' house, I just woke up. I was like an hour after I woke up. My dad comes up to me and says, Mike, you didn't brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth. And I said, I'm going to brush my teeth. I was like, how do you know I didn't brush my teeth? Well, I felt the end of your toothbrush and it wasn't wet. That's how they figure out if I didn't brush my teeth or not. If the end of the fucking toothbrush isn't wet, I didn't brush my teeth to them. Okay? And it's so infuriating because you know why? You know why? Because first of all, if anyone fucking touches my toothbrush at the end, at the end of it, would you ever want to fucking brush your teeth with that toothbrush again? You're fucking touching the end of my fucking toothbrush, dude. Right after you took a fucking shit, okay? Dude, you do not touch someone else's toothbrush. You do not fuck with someone else's toothbrush. What if I started going up to my mom's toothbrush and go, oh yeah, and then I said, I just touched your toothbrush, Mom. Why'd you touch? Because I want to see if you brushed your teeth. Whatever. Bro, no, that is so inaccurate, too. Not only are you touching my toothbrush like a fucking weirdo, and knowing what my dad is into, yeah, don't fucking touch my toothbrush. But not only are you touching my toothbrush like a weirdo, touching it doesn't tell you shit. Okay, touching it just means that, okay, it could mean that I didn't get to brushing my teeth yet, okay, which could be a possibility. Okay, like I said, I brush them like 6 times a day. Doesn't mean that I brush my teeth very first thing in the morning. I might wait to take a shower to brush my teeth. You know, I probably do that all in one thing, you know. But so not only does it not tell you that, but how do you know that even with me brush? How do you know that the toothbrush didn't dry? Come on. You're fucking touching somebody else's toothbrush. Okay? And I know you weren't wearing fucking gloves. Jesus Christ. Now on top of that, they will, they will sit there and make up shit in order to further this lie. Okay. They claim that my breath smells like complete shit. And this could be literally minutes after I brush my teeth that they didn't know about. Let's say I went in the bathroom and I just brushed my teeth. I come out, they will literally say, Mike, your breath smells like shit. Even though I just got done brushing my teeth, doing mouthwash and everything else. And I'm thoroughly convinced that they're making this shit up, too. My breath doesn't smell like shit. Okay? They just want to fucking pick on me. Okay? And I'll tell you why, too. And of course they have their excuse for this. Not once. Okay? Not once when I was dating Amy have we ever fucking made out. Has she ever said, Mike, your breath smells like a fucking bum's nutsack? Okay? Not once. Not once has she said, Mike, brush your teeth, your fucking breath smells like a sewer. Okay? No. And my dad has an excuse for that. Well, she's just being nice. Well, and everyone's being fucking nice except for you, right? Because not once has anybody said that my breath smells bad. Nobody. Nobody. Now, I do understand that when I do eat a lot of garlic, too. Okay? I'll take a fucking raw clove of garlic and just bite the shit out of it. Okay? I've been known to do that. And yeah, my breath does smell. My breath does smell. I smell after that. But it doesn't smell like shit. It smells like fucking garlic. Okay? And my parents have said, my parents have came up to me, and I will give them credit. They said, like, brush your teeth, you just fucking ate garlic. You smell like garlic, and it's overwhelming. And I get it, because I just ate fucking garlic something. However, this whole thing where my breath smells like shit, and, and I don't brush my teeth, no, that's not fucking true. I brush my teeth probably more than anyone else around here, okay? Now, there was something that came up that doesn't really help my situation, and I understand that. But, on the other hand, too, this is a big fucking joke, and it's always been a big fucking joke. You can't take a fucking joke. So, a couple years ago, I was sitting around watching the news with my dad. It was probably just in the same room or something. We were watching the news, and there was a news story about how. What happened to my fucking food? Oh yeah, there was a news story about how if you brush your teeth, you're at a higher risk of developing a heart attack. You're at a higher risk of having a heart attack. And I don't know, there was actual science behind it, but it's like one of those things where, okay, I'm probably gonna have a heart attack more likely have a heart attack from being a big fat tub of shit, you know, than I am going to have a heart attack from brushing my teeth. And the reasoning behind this is that it's actually not about brushing your teeth. It's more about well, if you're somebody that doesn't brush their teeth often, I guess, and then you go and brush your teeth and you brush your teeth really hard, it can make your gums bleed. Okay, it can make your gums bleed by brushing too hard, and because you're not brushing regularly, bacteria in your mouth can build up, and then when you brush, it makes your gums bleed, and then the bacteria in your mouth can get into your bloodstream and somehow cause a heart attack like that. So, okay, there's some kind of science, there's some kind of reason behind it. And I saw this, and of course this is around the same time they said, oh, you're not brushing your teeth regularly. Oh. And then I looked at this story, not article is written, but a story, I looked at the story, I said, well, that does it. I'm not brushing my teeth anymore. It gives you a heart attack. It was a joke. Okay, it was a fucking joke. Even I am not dumb enough to know that was a fucking joke. Okay? And, of course, they had to spread rumors to people like my rich uncle. And my rich uncle keeps getting it wrong because he says, oh, you don't brush your teeth because it gives you cancer. Cancer. That's not what I keep saying article. That's not what the story said. It said that the brushing your teeth gives you a heart attack, not cancer. Okay? Okay? But he keeps repeating it like it's the truth. Like it's something that I said. Okay? Let me set the record straight here. I brush my teeth almost 6 times a day. Okay? Sometimes when I'm lazy, I'll brush them 4 times, but whatever. Never had a cavity in my life, and I intend not to. Anyway, and I intend not to. Okay. Side note here. Side note. Why is it that whenever I go to a dentist, okay, and they're scraping my fucking teeth, they're fucking doing whatever they do, and my gums bleed, they said, oh, they're always like, oh, you must not floss, because if you floss, your gums wouldn't bleed. Oh, is that why? Is that why my gums are bleeding? Oh, it can't be because you're poking at my fucking gums with fucking rusty fucking hooks and fucking scraping the shit off of them. No. It couldn't be because of that. Right? No. It could be that you're poking my fucking gums with instruments of war. Now, could it? Well, a little side note there. So yes, I do brush my teeth. I brush them at least 4 times a day. Most of the time, 6 times a day. this shit. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck is burning? Hold on. Hold up, people. There's nothing burning. That's what I'm talking about. The fucking smoke detector just goes off when I'm cooking. Whatever. There's like no smoke in this house for that to even go off like that. Anyway, another lie that they perpetuate is that I don't take a shower regularly. Almost like the, I don't brush my teeth kind of shit. But they also say that I don't shower regularly. This is false. I take a shower every single day. One thing I say I don't do, though, a lot of times I don't use, oh, excuse me. A lot of times I don't use a washcloth, okay? But, and I do kind of get where they're coming from, too, because I'm a fat guy. I sweat, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fat guy. I sweat. But you know, I sweat. I smell bad. I get it. But I know when I smell bad, okay? And this is another thing. They're always like, oh, well, you can't smell yourself because you're so used to. No, I actually can. I actually can smell myself. And I just like brushing my teeth, I can literally get out of the shower and and they can sit there and say, Mike, you smell like fucking sweat. It makes no fucking sense. You know? I think that they're just, I think a lot of times they just anticipate me smelling like BO. They just anticipate it, and you know, I just end up smelling like BO by proxy, you know what I'm saying? They say I don't use deodorant. Well, that's a lie. You know, even though using deodorant gives you Alzheimer's and breast cancer, hey, at least I don't smell bad. You know. Now, my mom, on the other hand, she stinks. Okay? She stinks. But my dad doesn't say anything about that because he's being too nice. Here's the thing though. Everybody doesn't say anything. Because I've never had anybody say, oh, Mike, you smell horrendous. Your breath smells like shit. He thinks that nobody's saying that because they're trying to be nice to me. But he's the only one that's saying it. So, if everyone's being nice to me by not saying that I smell like shit, does that mean that he's the one being nasty to me? You know what I'm saying? Um, believe me. I've been on buses. I've been on the subway in Buffalo where people get on and they smell like they just fucking took a fucking piss on themselves. Okay? And people say, dude, I can't. There'll be people on there next to this guy that smells like shit, piss, and everything in between. And people will sit there on the bus and say, dude, I gotta get away from this. This guy smells. I remember this one time. This guy smells putrid. Okay. And I've witnessed people get into it on the bus because they'd be like, dude, you need to fucking take a shower. And, oh, I'm homeless. Like, dude, come on, you need to take a fucking shower. They don't have showers at the homeless shelter. I don't know. It's really ridiculous. But no one has ever came up to me and said, dude, you need to fucking take a shower. So, there you go. It's not about them being nice or nasty, because they'll be nasty if they have to, you know. They'll be nasty to everyone, but somehow they see me and I stink, and they won't say a goddamn word to me. Maybe because they're afraid of me? I don't fucking know. I'd be more afraid of that homeless guy that smells like cat piss and dog shit, you know? I don't fucking know. But it's just weird that everyone else is being nice to me by not saying I smell like shit. And yet my dad's the one that's saying, oh, Mike, you smell like shit. Everyone else is just being nice to you. So, in that logic, that means my dad is the one being nasty, right? That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. What the fuck? There's no smoke in here. There is no fucking smoke. And people wonder why every time I come into an apartment, I rip the fucking smoke detectors off the wall. Because this isn't saving a life. There's no smoke in here. There isn't. It's not smoky in here. Yeah, I'm cooking, so fucking what? Those things go off when I'm taking a shower. The steam sets it off. Hold on. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll fucking do? This is how you get rid of that sound. You just turn on the fan like that. There. There. Now it shouldn't even matter. I'll turn on the other one too. But it's just why even say anything? I think they just like picking on me. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think they just like picking on me with that one. Because it's like, I don't believe me, I know when I smell, okay? Oh, especially in the fucking summertime. Yeah, that's a bad time for me. Summertime's bad for me. Always has been. So I know when I smell bad and when I don't. And let's face it, it doesn't really help me when, you know, they're saying I smell like that. It doesn't help me at all because I don't, you know? It just makes no sense. Now, third thing I should get to. And this is one of the most bizarre things that I'd probably come up with. Okay. That the only reason I hate Lovejoy and South Buffalo and pretty much anything that's not Elmwood or North Buffalo, the only reason I hate those areas, like Lovejoy and South Buffalo and all that, is because the neighborhoods don't have a lot of restaurants in them. Now, back up a second here, because this theory that they have is technically true. However, it's not the fucking reason. Okay, and somehow they think this. I don't know. So, okay, let me explain. Yes, Lovejoy as a neighborhood doesn't have a lot of restaurants. And that's true. That's 100% true. I seriously don't have a lot of restaurants. What do you have? What do you actually have in Lovejoy? Well, we have that diner that's on the corner of my parents' street. You have Carbone's, and you have Lovejoy Pizzeria, and that's about it. Okay. You have little stores here and there. You have 7-Eleven, and you have the place on the corner of my street. And got the place all the way down at North Ogden and all that other shit. Now, yeah, there isn't a lot of restaurants, and that is true. That is 100% true. Like I said, 2 pizzerias and the diner at the corner of my parents' street. South Buffalo, a little more restaurants. We'll say that. Where I was living, I can go to Leo's Pizzeria. I can go to Imperial, which is pretty much like one of the best pizzerias in Buffalo, the Buffalo area. Too bad it's so expensive over there, though. Imperial Pizza is fucking expensive as shit. $4.14 for an order of French fries. You get an order of chicken fingers. It doesn't even come with the French fries. You have to buy the French fries separate, and it's $4.14. Why that price? I don't know. It just seems like a random price, and no, it has nothing to do with it, with the tax included or whatever. That's $14.14, and then you have to pay the sales tax on top of it. Okay, so yeah, Imperial Pizza there. You got all kinds of places up and down Abbott. Where I was living, I could go to McDonald's down there. I can walk to Burger King on South Park. There's just a bunch of pizzerias over there that, yeah, there was pizzerias all up and down South Park and Abbott Road. And then if you really want to get other places, you got Ilio de Palo's, great Italian food over there. I can go, I can go to the fucking hospital, Mercy Hospital, and go to fucking Subway over there. I could take a bus and a quick 5-minute bus ride to McKinley Mall, and there's a whole food court there. So it's not like there's not anything in South Buffalo. It's not like there's no restaurants around there. Okay. So, and that's where that whole idea started too. That there were no restaurants in South Buffalo. And yeah, I mean, when you think about it, Elmwood and North Buffalo does have a lot of restaurants, and I'll be honest, that's true. Okay. Not only do they have more restaurants, but they have more variety over there as well. Up and down Elmwood, you have all kinds of Chinese. You have all kinds of pizza places, all kinds of shit like what do you call it? Jim's Steakout, that kind of shit too. So yeah. Now, that's not the reason I want to move back there. Because when you think about it, I can always just take a bus, okay, and go. If I wanted to go somewhere in North Buffalo and eat, I could do that. Still, to this day, I can go and oh, excuse me. I can go and go back to North Buffalo and eat whatever I fucking want. That's not a problem. Okay, that is not a problem for me. I can take a bus. I have no problem taking a bus. Right now, go to fucking Bob and John's, get their buffet. Well, not right now because it's not open today, but, tomorrow I can go out to Bob and John's and get their buffet. I should say that their buffet isn't out today. Okay. It's only Monday through Saturday that they have that buffet. Okay? And it blows Pizza sluts the buffet out of the water. Except the thing with Pizza sluts. The thing with Pizza slut is that Pizza slut always has their buffet stocked at all times. And I will give Bob and John's credit. Bob and John's has some really good food, but they can't keep the buffet full. And I get it because they're probably better food. It's better food. It probably takes a lot more time to make. Okay. And keeping the buffet up and running all that time, it can't really be done. So I get it. So they get a pass from that. But once in a while I'll go to Pizza Slut. And I'll explain the slut thing right now. So my Uncle Scott used to date a stripper, okay? actually, the stripper was in that one video that I put up where it was all the home movies and shit. She's on that at some part of the video. So my grandmother didn't like this woman because she was a stripper, or and my grandmother was like, she always used to call her, and this is how my grandmother, she used to call her the slut, and she used to say it like that too. So it kind of caught on, it kind of caught on. It was so now whenever we talk about the stripper girlfriend that my drunk uncle used to date, she's just the slut. And I don't know why I kind of started saying pizza slut. I don't know. I think it was just something that I just saw, or I just started saying just to be funny, and it kind of caught on. Pizza Hut. Pizza slut. And everyone's in on the joke too with the slut. Even my Uncle Scott says it like that. Everyone's in on the joke. So it's like we're sitting around, we're talking about his ex-girlfriend Lisa, and everyone just sits up and says, slut. I don't know. But my grandmother was a whack job. But anyway, it's not true that I want to get out of Lovejoy because there not being enough restaurants for me here. And it's not true that I wanted to leave South Buffalo either because lack of restaurants. Now I will defend them and say that the real reason I didn't like South Buffalo was because it was kind of in the middle of nowhere, and there really wasn't a lot to do. Okay? There really wasn't, like, any place you wanted to go, pretty much, I would have had to take a bus everywhere. Okay? There really wasn't a lot going on over there. And people are always like, well, what do you do in North Buffalo? And I would say it. I'd come out and say, North Buffalo, you had all kinds of stores and everything else. I had a Kmart that was right across the street, which, by the way, Kmart has to be the best fucking department store ever created for one reason only, and that is that Kmart has layaway. Okay? They're the only place that has layaway nowadays. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing for people that are poor. Layaway is the best fucking thing ever. Oh, I have a 60-inch TV that I got from Kmart. I bought it on layaway. Okay, I put that shit away. And you pay an extra, I don't know, $10 to do that, but I don't give a shit. You know, it's better. It's better than paying fucking all kinds of money to do rent to own. You know, especially if you don't need the thing right away. Like, I will not do rent to own ever again. Unless I need the thing right away. But I can't really see myself doing a rent to own thing for something stupid like, I don't know, a fucking TV or a game system or something. You know, that's something I would do for like, I'd fucking just do it on layaway at Kmart. You know, I'm a gamer, but you know what? I'm not that much of a gamer that I need that fucking Xbox 20 today. And I'm willing to pay out the ass for fucking whatever. But that's the thing. I said, yeah. I had a Kmart right across the street. Right across the fucking street. Like, I walk out of my apartment, I walk across the street, there's the fucking Kmart. I had a plaza right across the street as well. You got Tim Hortons, you got Little Caesars, and you got the Indian place. You go down the street, you got a fucking dollar store. I'm in the middle of like 2 fucking 7-Elevens. I can go down the street. I can go to Target. I got 2 GameStops within walking distance. You know, and everybody I say that to, the only thing that they can actually remember was, oh yeah, I got all these pizzerias within walking distance. I got all these restaurants within walking distance. They don't even hear that the Kmart or the Target or the 2 GameStops or, you know, walk into fucking Wegmans and there was a Tops over there and all that other shit. No. They tune all that out, and once I see the name of a restaurant, they're like, oh. You only like North Buffalo because there's a lot of restaurants there. No. And it makes me look kind of petty, you know what I'm saying? But it's not over with this one. I have been accused of lying about my safety to get out of living in South Buffalo. For example, I was on the way to work, and I get to a bus stop, and at the corner there, I found a fucking piece of paper taped to a fucking light pole that says, "We are watching you, Water Buffalo." I'm the Water Buffalo. Okay? So I found that, I took it down to the police station, and my parents thought that I made the whole thing up. As a way to justify me getting out of South Buffalo. No. First off, I don't need justification to get out of South Buffalo. I need justification to move to South Buffalo, sure. You need to justify my move to Lovejoy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need to justify my move to South Buffalo or getting out. Why? I didn't like it. That's the end of the story. Okay? I want to move where I want to live, you know. And they said I'm making everything unsafe for myself so I can get out. Why should I do that? Why don't I just move? It's easy as that. That's why I'm moving. That's why I'm moving from Lovejoy soon, hopefully. Gotta work some more. I gotta get enough money for a deposit. That's the thing. I gotta get a security deposit together. That's the whole thing. So, I mean, it's not about me wanting to, you know, go to Italy's restaurant. It's not about that. It's about Jesus Christ. Let me just live where I want to live, you know? God. And even if I said, oh, I want to move because there's not enough restaurants around, who fucking cares? If that was the whole reason, who fucking cares? Seriously, who cares? If that was the reason, who fucking cares? Does it make the I wanting to move any more or less invalid? I don't think so. They think I want to move because there's not enough restaurants. That was their saying, not mine. Jesus Christ, I would love to move back to North Buffalo. I'll tell you the real reason I want to move out of here. I'll tell you this right now, because one, this neighborhood is racist, okay? It rubs off on me the wrong way, okay? Because right now, anybody I go and talk to that's not from Lovejoy, and I say I'm from Lovejoy, I get, oh, that racist neighborhood. You must be the king racist over there. I go, okay. Ever since I moved here, ever since. Remember, I used to, I grew up here. I know how it is. And before I lived here, this was back in the day. I was like 14 or something. And I remember, I used to go to a fucking school. It was a special ed school. And they would pick us up in a little short bus. And at the time I was living on fucking Zelmer. Oh God. Zelmer. So anyway, I was living on Zelmer. If any of you know where that is, it is now complete hood. It is now a war zone over there. Actually, it's not really a war zone. It's like a fucking, it's more like a ghost town. It's like, fuck this. It's not even dangerous over there because there's no one to be fucking dangerous with. You know, it's like saying Chernobyl is dangerous. You know, I mean, technically it is because the whole area over there is like fucking nuclear fallout. But hey, at least I don't have to deal with, you know, gangs and shit. Even the gangs over there were like, fuck this, we're going to a better part of the town. So it's like it's like a creepy ass ghost town over there. Everything's abandoned. So it's like you can go there and just walk around and nothing will happen, but you know, why would you? They used to have a Tops that's on Genesee. That place is nothing more than a fucking ruin now. And but it's like walking into an ancient fucking ruin nowadays. I mean, it might be a little dangerous. There might be like some, you know, a house might collapse on you or something like that, but you probably won't get beat up or anything like that. I should do a video over there. It kind of is an interesting place to be. And, but well, I used to live over there, and like I said, I used to go to school out in Williamsville. And they picked me up in a little fucking cheese bus. A little fucking cheese short bus. And the one time, it was like right before we were about to move to Lovejoy. I got told I think it was a bus aide or something. I said, you know, I'll move him to Lovejoy. And she's like, oh, why you moving there? Getting away from the black people? That's what she actually said. This fucking bus aide bitch. Getting away from the black people that live there? Fuck. Jesus Christ! Are you fucking serious with this fucking horn? Dude, it's not smoky in here at all. Why is the thing going off? Oh, I know why. Because the battery is low. Fucking A. That's what somebody's going to say on a comment, too. The battery's low. No. When the battery's low, it's a different sound. It's just like a chirp. It happens every like 5 minutes or so. It's not like a full-blown one where... Are you fucking... Ugh. I'm about to rip that thing off my wall in a second. So, with that said, with this bus aide, that said, "Oh, you're moving because there's too many black people in the neighborhood." What am I'm 14 years old. What else am I gonna say? You know. So it's like. What she's saying is that people that live in Lovejoy are racist. She's saying that, not me. But you know what? People that live in Lovejoy are racist. And I'm actually thinking about doing a little fuck you project for Lovejoy here. I'm actually thinking about doing a video regarding Lovejoy, and you know how much white trash is in the neighborhood and all that. It'll be like a little non-tribute. It'll be like a diss tape, a diss track for Lovejoy. Let's just say that this video that I'm planning on doing is going to involve dueling fucking banjos. Okay? Everyone will love it. Okay? Alright. I have an idea for a video where, and it's not completed yet, but I've been slowly working on this. So anyway, the fucking video is going to be called The People of Lovejoy, okay? And right now, I'm in the principal photography stage of this video. I go to places. I'll like if I'm out and about in Lovejoy, if I'm like at the laundromat or something. Laundromat's the best, okay? If I'm at the laundromat in Lovejoy, I like take pictures of people, like the trashiest motherfuckers that come in there. I'll take pictures of them, and then when I get enough pictures, I'm gonna find a copy. I'm gonna find a copy of the song "Dueling Banjos," and then I'm gonna fucking put the pictures to "Dueling Banjos." And it'll be called "The People of Lovejoy." Oh. So expect that. It'll be like the trashiest of the trashies in fucking Lovejoy. Alright, now for the main course. I don't know what the fuck is setting off this smoke detector thing. It's not fucking smoky in here at all. I am cooking something, but it's not smoky at all. So I don't know. And this happens quite often. It not only does it happen quite often, but it also happens in different locations too. Like it happened a lot in South Buffalo. I'd be cooking or I'd take a shower, the smoke detector would go off. It's that sensitive that it goes off while I'm in the shower because of the steam, I guess. It's like, come on. So I have to go around and I have to take down all the smoke detectors. And that's that. So yeah, that's my new pet project. Getting enough photos, and I'm not just gonna take random ass fucking Google image searches of white trash. No, these have to be in Lovejoy because it'll be like a people of Walmart, but people of Lovejoy, you know. Like I'll take picture of The best would be at like the fucking laundromat. Just sit down there for like an hour or something. Oh man. Manischewitz. Somebody asked me if I drink Manischewitz. No, I don't. I'm not Jewish. I don't even drink wine. Okay. Maybe my drunk uncle drinks that shit. What does Manischewitz taste like? Just like cheap wine? I don't know. It's either with the Jews, it's either really cheap, or it's like really expensive shit. I don't know, but let me try to think of something else that that I'm trying to my parents lie about. Well, I do have one thing, but I'm not gonna say it because it's not really a lie. It's just all right. So what it is well, it's just a belief that they have, and it's not right, but it's what they believe and whatever. So my dad doesn't like me using like a metal thing on like Teflon shit because he thinks it like scrapes the Teflon off, and it could or it couldn't happen. I don't fucking know, but I really don't know, to be honest, about that one. He says it can happen, but who knows? Who knows? I think I don't really think it's that big of a deal. He thinks it's if the Teflon gets in your food, it's poison. But then again, it's like if you're cooking with a Teflon pan anyway, I'm sure it gets in your food a little bit. So I mean, I'm not even gonna count that as a lie. That's just something he thinks, really. I'm talking about the worst of the worst lies, like shit that they'll just make up, at like out of thin air. Like, who knows? It could happen with the Teflon pan, but I mean, shit like, oh, you just want to move out of South Buffalo because there's not enough restaurants there. No, that's a lie. Okay. I want to move out. I want to move out of South Buffalo. I want to go back to North Buffalo because there's more shit to do, period. There's more restaurants. Yes, there's more restaurants over there. I said it. There are more restaurants. There are more restaurants. There's more stores. There's better places for me to get a job. Okay? I don't have to look at fucking white fucking trash all day. You know? Oh, what the hell? I gotta think of some more shit. I gotta think of some more shit here. Another one I can think of is, and again, it's like the Teflon thing. I can't really prove it one way or the other, but my dad always says that when you're in the shower and you wash your hair, you don't just go like this with the shampoo. No, you have to like really like scratch it into your friggin' head, like really hard. I don't get it. I nowhere on any shampoo bottle, nowhere on anything that has anything to shampoo, does it say that I have to scratch the fucking thing into my head. They have to like Like when I'm done taking a fucking shower, my head is just bloody because I'm scratching the fuck out of my scalp. I don't get it. I don't know who taught him that or what, but I don't know. What else? Oh yeah, my mom says that in Toronto, my mom said that all the streets in Toronto never get fucking snow, because all the streets in Toronto have the thing where the sidewalks heat up, so it just melts the snow away. My mom actually said that. And then I talked to my friend in Toronto, she says, we don't have that. Yeah, we get fucking snow here. I'm not saying it doesn't snow, but, it doesn't accumulate, because once it starts snowing, they turn on the heated sidewalks, and all the ice fucking melts, and all the snow melts, and all that. No. I can confirm that, yeah, it does accumulate. They don't have heated fucking sidewalks. Not all places. We don't have them here. The place that we have them here, there's only one fucking place. One fucking place that I know in Buffalo that has that. That's at the library. What is it on, what street is that? Washington Street, I think it is. They have that entrance where it goes up like this. And they have the entrance there. Well, that whole incline has the heated sidewalk, so it never gets any snow. But other than that, when we get snow, we get fucking snow. Toronto, when they get snow, they get fucking snow. Okay? So it's not, they don't have no, and I don't know where the fuck she got this one. I think sometimes my mom just likes to pull shit out of her ass and sees what sticks. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, oh yeah, Toronto has this, but I go and talk to my friend, oh, Toronto doesn't have that. My mom says that, what else? Oh yeah. My mom says that she used to be able to get into Casa Loma for free. She would just sneak in. There's a secret passageway. And then I'm just thinking, I'm like, why did we take the fucking secret passageway when we went? It makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't. We took the fucking secret, and now all of a sudden we can't take the secret passageway anymore? I can understand if they figured it out. Like, okay, you said you were taking a fucking secret passageway in fucking Casa Loma in Toronto. Every single time you go there, you would take this fucking secret passageway and get it for free. But you've been taking it for 10 years and you never fucking noticed. And how long has that place been up? Like 200 years or some bullshit like that? They never noticed there was a secret passageway where people can get in for fucking free. Okay. That place should have been, somehow, what I think it is that underground passage thing where it goes under the castle or whatever and ends up in like the barn. I think the passageway was like the way she would get in for free was she would just go into the barn. She knew where the friggin' barn was. She'd get in there and just go through the fucking secret passageways. It's like going in reverse. But somehow she didn't do that when we went, I have no fucking clue. What else? You really want to get me going, don't you? All right. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just fucking tired. You know what? I'm not gonna go there. Actually, let's go there. I don't really believe a word my mom says about that Alan guy that she knew in Toronto. I don't believe a goddamn word. Knowing what she says and knowing what she does and knowing how she lies, the whole story behind it makes no sense. It's just, I don't know. So, anyway, she had this friend in Toronto named Alan, and he was pretty cool. He was a gay man. We'll say he was of the homosexual persuasion. He wasn't like an over the top kind of gay man, but he was, I guess you'd say he was a gay man. And my mom was friends with him. So all of a sudden she found out that he was like married to a woman with kids, and it's like, what the fuck? And I guess his name wasn't Alan, it was John, and it was like a whole big case of mistaken identity for what? For fucking what? It just doesn't make sense. This was in a time. This wasn't back when, this isn't modern day either. This was back in a time where gay people were looked down upon, where they were considered mentally ill. And this whole thing where, you're gonna, it just makes no sense. It's like this guy is pretending to be gay for what? That's like saying, I mean, he's trying to be gay for what? You're gonna be looked down upon. It's like, if you're gonna be gay, but now you're just making it up. It makes no sense. Back then, it made no sense because people didn't like gay people. You know what I'm saying? It was considered a mental illness back then. So you're pretending to be mentally ill for what? But somehow my mom stopped talking to him, and I really don't know what the hell happened. So my thoughts on it was pretty much, she pissed him off. He stopped coming around, and she needed an excuse to tell me, oh yeah, Alan's not coming around because he told me he was straight when he was supposed to be gay. And let me think about this. If you were gay and you were doing women as well, it's like, why would my mom even care about that? She's supposed to be tolerant. I mean, if she's supposed to be tolerant of gay people, then she should be tolerant of fucking straight people and bisexuals as well. But no. And let's go into this real quick now. I confronted my mom. I was like, you use the word fag, you use the word tranny, and you consider yourself to be tolerant of gays and and transgender people. You consider yourself to be tolerant to this, but you're using words like fag and fucking tranny and whatever else. Dyke. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that shit. This is my mom's excuse. Well, what do you think Crooch would say if I called him a fag? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? You're gonna use Crooch. You use a dead man to argue this point. Don't use a dead man. I'll use a live person to argue this point. What do you think Eugene would say? What do you think what Eugene would say if I just came out and called him the N-word? I mean, I'll be honest. I'll be honest here. If I called Eugene the N-word, he probably wouldn't even care. But that's not the point. Okay, that's not the point here. Okay? If Eugene doesn't care, that's his decision. He doesn't have to care. The point is that using words like faggot and tranny, those are harmful words, and even if your transgender friend doesn't mind being called a tranny, even if Crooch doesn't mind being called a fag, you know, they don't speak for the entire friggin' community. Okay, transgender people, a lot of them at least, don't like fucking Caitlyn Jenner. Okay, they just don't like her. For reasons. They think she's I don't know. Whatever the hell they think that wrong with her, that's their thing. A lot of people, a lot of gay and people don't like Milo Yiannopoulos or whatever the hell his name is. They don't like him. He's a gay man. But they don't like him. That's like saying, oh, well, Milo said it's okay to be Milo said it's okay to say fag. But the thing is that you can't just ask. It's the same thing. I think it's ridiculous when people use like the N-word and shit, and then their whole thing is like, oh, let's go apologize to Jesse Jackson. I don't get it. What is this whole apologizing to Jesse Jackson thing? It's like even if you apologize to Jesse Jackson, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make it right. Jesse Jackson does not represent all black people, just like Caitlyn Jenner doesn't represent all transgender people, just like Milo, whatever the fuck his name is, doesn't represent all gay people. Just like Crooch doesn't represent all gay people. Just like, I don't know, whatever lesbian friends you have don't represent all lesbians. Because I can guarantee you that for every Crooch that thinks that doesn't care if you use the word fag, for every black person that doesn't care that you use the N-word in front of them, I can guarantee you that there are 20 other black people that care. I can guarantee you that there are 20 other gay people that care that you use those words. Okay? So first of all, your main mistake, don't use a dead man's name as an example, because dead men can't talk. Dead men can't talk. Okay? Dead man, what's that saying? Dead man can't tell tales or something like that. You can't, it's like going up to like Martin Luther King and asking who killed him. Can't say anything, he's fucking dead. You know? You can't say anything because he's fucking dead. You know, you go up to like fucking JonBenet Ramsey, who killed you? She can't talk, she's fucking dead. You know, the big mystery of the fucking world. You know, can't tell you who killed me because I'm fucking dead. You know, we could have solved this whole case 30 years ago. If only she would have talked. But she's dead. She can't talk. Dead people can't tell tales, you know? Shit. But it's like, you can't use a dead person to get this, to get your fucking, you can't do it. Please don't use a dead person, okay? Don't use a fucking dead person to try to make a point here. You're not doing it. Crooch can't talk, he's dead. You know, I'm sorry to say it, he's fucking dead. And yeah, I did. I had to go and confirm that he was dead, because who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows anymore? With you. You already lied about an uncle dying. Then you want, and of course, it had to be the most obnoxious, you know, mental gymnastics I've ever heard. Saying that your godfather's now my uncle is the worst case of mental gymnastics I've ever heard. And on top of that, first of all, your godfather is actually my father's godfather, which my dad is like, what, 8 years younger than my mom? Or 8 years older, I should say. Which means that if both my parents have the same godfather, okay, then my mother's side of the family and my father's side of the family must have known each other just a little. If they're using the same fucking godfather for both my parents and my mother, both my father and my mother, it's a really weird fucking situation now, isn't it? Really fucking weird when you think about it. I mean, I really don't see it. I really don't see if like, I really can't see, like, what is there, like, just is there like some communal godfather that just like is the godfather of like everyone in fucking Lovejoy or something? Come on. No. You know what it is? The godfather, my parents' godfathers, was like one person. That means that my parents, my dad's family and my mother's family knew each other. Okay? Even before both of them were even born. Okay? Which is fucking weird. Okay? Like I said, Lovejoy is full of weird fucking inbreeding shit. That's like if I found out that Amy was somehow a distant cousin of mine and I fucked my cousin or something. Which could happen. Who knows? In Iceland, that happens all the time because the place is so fucking small. Seriously, Iceland is about the size of like, it's probably like the size of maybe from here, like the whole area of New York, like from like Rochester to like Niagara Falls and down, like that whole square there, about the size of that. That's Iceland right there. That's a country, and it's in the middle of the ocean. It's an island. So people that sit on that island all fuck their fucking life. They're fucking relatives. Okay? I mean that's the way they have to survive, I guess you'd say. Because it's really hard to find a relative. It's really hard to find a girlfriend that's not related to you somehow when you're living on a little fucking island like that. Really hard. Don't get me wrong, Iceland's a beautiful fucking country. I'd like to go there one day. But let's face facts here. There not a lot of smart people there. A lot of them have the big forehead, if you know what I'm saying. I'm still convinced I'm somewhat inbred. And yeah, there's a video that I made where I talk about this. It was a video I made before I went to court. Like the day before. I got into a huge fucking argument with my mom. And you know, like I didn't post it because I really didn't feel like it. I don't really feel like it. Maybe one day I'll post it, but I don't know. The funniest part of that video was when I was looking at my mom's Facebook in the video. My mom's Facebook said something like, I guess she was like in Kentucky or something, and she was like in some restaurant in fucking Kentucky, and the water, she said, tasted like bleach. And she complained, and they said, oh yeah, we get the water from the lake down the road or something. And she's like, oh great, that's why you people have one tooth in your head or something. Because no fluoride. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, Mom, you're one to fucking talk. You have no teeth. You have no fucking teeth. You're making fun of these people because they have 2 teeth in their head. You really think you're better than them. You have no teeth. You have no teeth in your head. You have fake fucking teeth. Why do you think you're better than them? Are you fucking serious? You think you're better than them? My God. You have no teeth in your head and you want to fucking judge. That's like me. That's like me going to a buffet and seeing a big fat guy eat more than me and say, "Damn." No, fuck that. That's like me going to a buffet and seeing a guy eat less than me and say, "You eat way too much." I eat like 4 or 5 plates at a buffet, and this guy's eating only like 2. I'm saying, you eat way too much. You know? Who are you to judge? You know? Now. Yeah, who are you to judge? Who the fuck are you? You have no teeth in your head. At least these people have 1 tooth. Oh, yeah. Let me get to another lie. This one's from my rich uncle, by the way. So, my rich uncle thinks that, here's the thing, okay? When my grandmother died, she died when I was like 16 years old, okay? My grandmother died, I didn't go to a funeral. Okay? There's a reason for that. The reason was my parents didn't want me going. And it was such a fucking stupid reason. They didn't want me going. Because they didn't want me embarrassing them. Because after the fucking funeral happened, they all went to a buffet after, and my mom thought that I couldn't handle myself at a buffet. That was the reason I couldn't go to my own grandmother's funeral. My mother thought that if we went to a buffet, I wouldn't be able to just eat like 1 or 2 plates. I'd eat like 4 or 5 fucking plates, like a Garvon. And she would be embarrassed by that. So, I wasn't allowed at my own grandmother's funeral because of that. And, my rich uncle, he thought, well, now he goes around and says, you didn't bother going to your grandmother's funeral. Well, first of all, I was 16 years old. I was underage. Okay? And my parents didn't want me there. So you're gonna sit there and fucking... And then he's like, oh, make up more excuses. Make up more excuses. You didn't show up. You didn't go to your grandmother's funeral. Again, I'm 16 years old. I'm underage, okay? And I'm underage. I didn't go because it was against my parents' wishes for me to go. So there. Stop talking about, well, you didn't bother going to your grandmother's. Like, shut the fuck up. How about this? You didn't bother going to Aunt Marianne's fucking 80th birthday party. How's that sound? 70th, whatever the hell she is. At fucking Chef's. Because you were too scared to see me there. What if I just kept saying, hey, you didn't bother going? Probably gonna be the next one to die, and you didn't go to her fucking 70th birthday party. What a piece of shit you are. You didn't even bother going. Making up, and he'd make up every excuse why Scott didn't go to Aunt Marianne's fucking birthday thing. That was my parents making up all kinds of shit. Oh, Scott couldn't come; he's in the hospital. Why don't we tell everyone why he didn't come? Because Scott didn't want to come if he couldn't bring his drunk ass fucking girlfriend with him. That was the real reason. I wasn't bringing anybody to the fucking party. I thought the thing was fucking stupid. I thought the reason why you didn't go was kind of fucking stupid. Well, the king of the cops brought his girl. The king of the cops was put the whole thing on. He can bring whoever the fuck he wants. You know? King of the cops. If the king of the cops wanted to go to the Erie County Holding Center and take a couple inmates out to go to fucking Chef's, and they'd be all in orange going to Chef's, he could fucking do that if he wanted to. If I was in jail down there and he wanted to bust me out for the day, he can do that. Well, probably not, but whatever. funny because after I got out of jail, this is another story that I tell. When I got out of jail, I started to go like this physical therapy for my wrist. Yeah, my wrist is fine now. See, I can do this now. It's fine. It's pretty cool now. But when I first got out of jail, it was fucking hurting like shit. And when I went there for physical therapy, there was another guy that always went for something else. And he was an inmate, okay? And they would bring him from the jail to physical therapy. He'd be all in orange and shit. And he'd have like all the fucking COs there watching him. He'd be in like, they'd take the handcuffs. So he'd come in handcuffs to do physical therapy. And it's kind of funny. It's like, why didn't they do that to me? I don't know. See, the thing with jail is that it's really weird the way jail works. Okay? But you can actually, I can actually see that, you know, from that experience there, with seeing that inmate go into therapy there, I could actually see that. I can actually see that with that going on, they do bring people from jail to their appointments. So it wasn't like a big excuse thing, oh, we can't bring you to your appointment or whatever. They could do it. And they've done it. Because I've seen this guy many times go in there. And the thing is that in jail, okay, if you have an appointment, okay, they can do like appointments. They can take you to appointments while you're in jail. The thing is that they're not allowed to tell you about the appointment. And it's a really weird thing that they have going on there, but it kind of makes sense. They will make an appointment for you, and then they just don't tell you when the appointment is. So like one day you'll wake up, they'll wake you up and say, hey, Mike, you have to go to your doctor appointment, and they won't even tell you when your doctor appointment is. And, or they're not supposed to at least, but, just like, if you were to go to court, right? Court's a different story, but it's almost the same thing. Technically, court is not, or they're not supposed to tell you when you got court, okay? So it's like, a really weird thing that they got going in jail. Like, they can't tell you when your appointments are. It's just whenever they wake you up they'll just wake you up for an appointment or something, and because they really can't tell you. They just make it for you, and then they can't tell you. Because it'll be a complete surprise. Oh, you're going to the doctor today. You know, oh, okay, cool. It's like that. And I believe the reason for that is that they can't tell you when you're going to a doctor appointment because it's just, you can't really, They don't want you. If you knew when the doctor appointment was, you can get people. You can call up people on the outside. The outside. You can call up people on the outside and say, "Hey, listen, I got this appointment on this day at this time at this place. Get a bunch of your boys ready, and we're gonna. You can bust me out of jail." It'd be like you could set something up, something like that. I believe that's why it is. So yeah, that's pretty much why that is. They can't actually tell you when you have an appointment for a doctor, because shit like that can happen. What the hell? Okay, this is weird. I think that's why they won't tell you about your appointment. So imagine being this guy going to his appointment at ECMC. Imagine being this guy going to an appointment, and you can't. He doesn't know whenever he goes to an appointment. He never knew. He never knows. One day he could just be in jail. Next thing you know, he's in an appointment. It's kind of a weird thing. And I'm glad I'm not in jail anymore. I would lose my mind in an instant if I had to go back. But you know what? I'll tell you the truth about jail. I'll tell you the God's honest truth. Okay? Jail, for the most part, jail sucks as a system. Okay? However, don't take this the wrong way. I was miserable in jail, okay? Like, I was just like, am I ever going to get back to my house? Am I ever going to, I was thinking this shit too. Am I ever going to see my cat again? I want to see my fucking cat again. And I'm like, I want to see my fucking cat again. I want to play a video game again. And it was like, that stressed me out. But you know what? The people in jail, the inmates, they're the best fucking people. Never in my life have I ever been as sociable as I have been when I was in jail. Yeah. I made like this chocolate milk shit. Ugh. It was like this cocoa powder that I got at the food pantry. It doesn't really mix well in the milk. I don't know. But like I was saying, I've never been sociable in my life, and in jail I was like making friends. I was making fucking friends in jail. Like, to the point that when I learn that some people are gonna get out, I'm gonna look them up and we're gonna hang out. No more fucking jail shit, No more fucking jail. Fuck jail. Fuck jail, Not a good place, but you know what? The people there are the best fucking people in the world. And I really do mean that, too. I'm not just saying that because, I don't know. You got people that are in there for robbery and drug-related shit and like assault, and some people are in there for murder and even child molesters. And I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say that they're good people. Child molesters, they're terrible fucking people for what they did. But the way I see it is, nobody's fucking black in jail. Nobody's black. Nobody's white. Nobody's a child molester. No one's a fucking rapist. No one's a thief. No one's a murderer. No one isn't there for fucking whatever. We're all fucking people. No, like I said, no one's black, no one's white, but everybody is fucking orange. Okay, we're all fucking Donald Trump. Okay, no, seriously, we're all wearing fucking orange. That's who we are. We're fucking inmates. We did what we did. We have to deal with it. And some of us gonna have it harder than others. Some of them, whatever. I was treated like a fucking king in jail. You know what? You know what, though? I'm not going to say I like being in there, but I'm going to say that the shit, the bad shit in jail is balanced out by the good. There's good shit in jail. There's good shit in jail. There's good people in jail. I'll tell you that. Now, so like I said, I had people fucking buying me shit on the commissary, which is like the jailhouse equivalent of like Amazon. Seriously, you can buy anything on this fucking commissary thing. You can't buy fucking guns or anything, but you can buy like weird fucking shit. From what I understand, if I ever went to like Alden, from what I understand, you can actually buy like headphones and like a radio and shit. Oh yeah, that would be great. You'd be listening to fucking 91.3 WBNY and shit. You listening to that fucking metal show, the radio show, brought to you by fucking Rick Vallone or whatever the hell, fucking. That's that guy that was dating that chick that I liked, like Gabby Smith or whatever the hell. Girl I went to Harkness with for like 2 years. It's kind of fucking hot though. I don't give a shit. But last fucking lie I gotta put on the table here. Now I brought up Gabby Smith for a fucking second. I gotta bring something else up here. Now, let me finish my fucking bootleg chocolate milk. Oh. It's like all the chocolate just sat on the top. Alright. So, okay. So, another lie from the big bad rich uncle here. Another fucking lie from him. My rich uncle believes... What the hell? Hold up. Who the fuck is Sarah? Hold up. Let me see what the hell this is. Somebody became my friend. Oh, she's pretty cute. Ooh. Alright. So, another thing that my rich uncle always likes to say is that, he always used to say that, the chick that had me arrested, okay, the girl that had me arrested just a couple weeks ago, or wow, the chick that had me arrested, the protected party. Like I said, I knew her for like 11 years. And my rich uncle, here's the thing, my rich uncle keeps saying that I like this girl. Who the fuck is texting me? Sarah's texting me now. The other day it was fucking Liz. Okay. So this, Sarah P. Hold up. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this chick that the protected party, I should call her. We're not allowed to use a real name. We're not allowed to use names that might rhyme with her name. Okay? So, whatever. The protected party can't, my rich uncle thought that I was like in love with this chick. And that I had a crush on her. And whatever. And the whole reason that I would get mad that she was having sex with a boyfriend in front of me was because I got jealous. And, it was like, well, you thought you could have got with her. And I'm like, no. First off, I never had a crush on her at all. To be honest, she was kind of nasty and, whatever. She was just, I couldn't even stand her, really. I mean, as friends, yeah, we, it was okay, but I didn't want to if she smelled real bad, okay? And if she smelled bad, then the fuck pussy smells worse. So, no, I'm not with that, And my rich uncle thought that because I got mad because she was fucking the boyfriend in front of me. That I didn't like that because it was jealous. I was being jealous. And, no, I just thought it was rude that she would do that in front of company, in front of people. And I'm just like, okay, what about this? What about this? What if I came over to my rich uncle's house to visit and I brought a girl over and I would have the girl fucking suck me off while my fucking rich uncle's watching fucking General Hospital. And then when he look over at me being sucked off in the chair that my grandmother died in, what would if here's the thing, my rich uncle always scolded me for being mad that they were having sex in front of me. Because, oh, you're telling people what to do. You're telling people how to live. That was his whole thing. Well, what if I brought a girl over to my rich uncle's house and she was just sucking me off while he was watching General Hospital? So, if he would have not said, if he would have said something, he would have been telling me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not about me liking the girl. It's not about jealousy. It's about being fucking rude. It's like you don't just do that. You just don't do shit like that. It's not a jealousy thing. It's not a whatever thing. It's a thing that you just don't do. You just don't do it. Okay? And my parents are like, you know, you used to fuck Amy at our house. And I'm like, okay, whoa. False equivalency here, people. The difference is that sometimes when my parents were at work or my parents were out or something, yeah, I'd be over. I'd get Amy to come over to my parents' house, and we would fuck. There'd be no one else in that fucking house. But there would be nothing else going on. If my parents were there, there would be no way I would ever fuck Amy right in front of my parents like that. There would be no fucking way that would happen. If my parents went out to like the casino and left me and her there, yeah, we'd probably fuck in the middle of the fucking living room, okay? But as soon as they got home, it'll be like hands off, we're at the other ends of the couch, okay? There will be no fucking dicks out. There will be no fucking tits out. There will be no fucking balls out. No fucking fucking pussies out. You know? She'd be covered up like a fucking good girl, and I'd have a pair of fucking pants on, you know? But as soon as they went out to the casino or to go to work or something, bam, the dick comes out, the fucking tits are flopping, and, you know, the fucking head's going up and down like this. There's a difference. There's a fucking difference between what me and Amy do and what they did. And it's like, you just don't do that kind of shit. Not when people are around. Okay, whatever the fuck you want to do to your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever the hell you like, you do that. If I go to somebody's house and they have a girlfriend there or something, I'm gonna expect them to, you know, keep it together at least while I'm there, you know? I'm not gonna expect them, you know, I expect them to have sex when I'm gone, you know? I mean, that's just something that you don't do, period. You don't bring a bunch of people over and then be an exhibitionist and just have, I mean, I guess you could say that there are people out there that do that kind of shit. But you know what? I'm not one of them. I want to go over to somebody's house and I want to hang out with them. I want to watch a movie, okay? I want to watch a fucking movie, okay? I want to watch a movie. I want to play video games. And I don't expect to be the guy that's just sitting there watching a movie while the other people are fucking right in front of me. It's just fucking common courtesy. You wouldn't want me to bring a girl to your house to hang out, and then I just start fucking her right there. Would you? No, because it's fucking common courtesy. And I'm not one of those people that are like all fucking prude and everything. Oh, you can't do this while I'm around. You can't do that. It's not like all they were doing was just kissing each other. No, she was fucking sucking his dick. She was fucking getting it up the ass right in front of me. I saw his fucking dick. I shouldn't have to see his fucking dick. I saw her fucking pussy. I shouldn't see that. When you kiss somebody, you don't see their fucking dick. Okay? You don't see fucking pussy. No. I saw his fucking dick. And this is the kind of shit. And then I'm the bad guy because, well, you're just being jealous. No, I saw his fucking dick. Okay, there should be no reason a dude has to look at another guy's dick unless A, you're gay, 2, you're a doctor, or 3, you're watching a porno. There should be no reason for a guy to watch another guy's dick unless you're those 3 things. I can't think of any other legitimate reason why a dude has to see another man's junk unless you're doing these 3 things. Either A, you're gay, B, you're a doctor, or C, you're watching a porno. And that I'm gonna leave that on a high note, and I'm done. I'm fucking done. Enjoy. This is Dragon Lord Frodo, and I approve this message.